One sunny morning, young Yusef sat in his favorite room, surrounded by his toys and colorful drawings that decorated the walls. He was wearing his cozy pajamas and holding his soft-furred kitten, Lulu, who felt as fluffy as a cloud. With excitement, Yusef began to tell his kitten a story about their adventures together. "You know, Lulu, one day you decided to become a superhero. You wore a tiny red cape, and you had the superpower to catch every ball that rolled across the floor." Lulu looked up at Yusef with wide eyes, as if listening intently. Then he let out a small meow, which made Yusef laugh. "Our first adventure was in the garden," Yusef continued. "You were running after butterflies, trying to catch them, but you jumped so high and then landed playfully on the ground. Everyone in the garden laughed, but you didn't give up. You were so brave." Yusef went on, telling Lulu about the day they discovered the secret toy box and how they spent a delightful time playing with colorful balls and small toys. He also shared the story of the night when he was scared of the storm and how Lulu stayed by his side, calming him with gentle purrs until they both fell asleep. At the end of the story, Yusef looked at Lulu and said, "You're my best friend, Lulu. I love our adventures together, and I always look forward to more." Lulu meowed again as if to say, "Me too, Yusef." Then Yusef hugged his little kitten with love, and they both lay down together under the warm sunlight streaming through the window, dreaming of new adventures that awaited them. One day, Yusef decided to take Lulu on a new adventure outside the house. The day was perfect, with a clear blue sky and the sun shining gently. Yusef packed his small bag with some of his favorite toys, a water bottle, and some biscuits. "Come on, Lulu. Today we're going to explore the little forest behind our house," Yusef said excitedly as he placed Lulu in a small basket on his bike. Lulu was excited too, his little head moving from side to side as he observed the world around him. When they arrived at the forest, Yusef was amazed by the beauty of nature around him. The tall trees provided shade, and the sound of birds chirping filled the air. Yusef decided to search for the Tree of Wisdom, a tree his grandfather had told him about, which was said to hold ancient secrets. As Yusef searched for the tree, Lulu jumped here and there, chasing fallen leaves and trying to catch a small insect. It was a funny sight, as Lulu seemed to be challenging that little insect in a friendly battle. After wandering for a while, Yusef found the big tree in the middle of the forest. It was enormous and majestic, with leaves that shimmered in the sunlight. Yusef sat beside the tree and said, "I think this is the Tree of Wisdom, Lulu. Let's listen to what it has to tell us." Indeed, Yusef began to imagine the tree speaking to him. It told him stories about the animals living in the forest and how they worked together to protect their environment. The tree spoke of a rabbit that gathered carrots to help his friends, and a fox that shielded birds from storms. While Yusef was lost in the tree's stories, Lulu started digging near the trunk. Suddenly, Yusef shouted, "Lulu, what did you find?" Yusef approached and found that Lulu had uncovered a small wooden box buried in the ground. The box was old and adorned with beautiful carvings. Yusef carefully opened it to find an old map and a shiny gold coin inside. "Wow, we found treasure, Lulu," Yusef said as he stared at the map. "It looks like another adventure awaits us." Yusef and Lulu quickly returned home, carrying their newfound treasure and eager to discover what the map held. This was the beginning of a new adventure, filled with secrets and puzzles to solve. That night, Yusef slept beside Lulu with the map under his pillow, dreaming of the adventures that awaited them in the days to come.